Welcome to the podium a representative of Ebony Racquet Club, Latanya Hargrove.
Good morning. My name is Latanya Hargrove.
And I'm Keisha, Coach K.
And yes, it truly is a blessing for us to be here with you today on behalf of Ebony Racquet Club. And I see so many Ebony Racquet Club members here today. If you are with Ebony Racquet Club, raise your hand, wave. Thank you so much for being if you ever, especially if you're a president, past president. Ebony Racquet Club has just celebrated its 50th anniversary. And as we stand here today, breaking ground on 8 tennis courts, we can't help but think about the next 50 years. We are extremely grateful to the city of Raleigh for this investment and for the 8 new courts that will expand tennis opportunities here for Biltmore Hills. And while we celebrate these new 8 courts, Ebony Racquet Club also wants to advocate for the repair and the improvement of the existing courts. Those courts are important too. They matter too. They have served this community for decades. Generations of players have learned on them, competed on them, built friendships on them, and introduced their children to tennis on them. So as we invest in the future of the tennis of Biltmore Hills, we respectfully ask that we also continue investing in the courts that helped build its past. Because whether a court is being built today or has been here serving this community for years, every court represents an opportunity to reach another person, another child, another family. And that makes us wonder, what will happen on these new courts? Whose life will be changed here? What 5-year-old will pick up a racket for the first time? And where will that child be 10 or 15 years from now? And we ask that because we've seen that it can happen. Our family's connection to Ebony Racquet Club goes almost all the way back to our childhood. Our mother, Queen Hargrove, who couldn't be here today because she's always working, and our late father, Johnny Hargrove, were members of Ebony Racquet Club. And our father was our mother's lifelong mixed doubles partner. He's no longer with us, but his presence is still very much a part of our family's tennis story. And the two of us standing before you were once Ebony Juniors ourselves. And I'm 56, so that tells you how far. In fact, the kids in our neighborhood used to call us Venus and Serena, because if you saw the Hargrove family, chances are we were somewhere on the tennis court. Now, Venus and Serena went on to become, well, Venus and Serena. Keisha and I took slightly different paths, but what stayed with us wasn't how many matches we won. It was what tennis taught us: hard work, dedication, discipline, sportsmanship, how to win and how to lose, and how to keep working when something doesn't come easily. And those are lessons we carried into adulthood, and eventually we passed them on to our children. And just recently, Ebony Junior Team Tennis celebrated a graduating class of 12 high school seniors. One of those seniors was my own son, who has been a part of this program since he could walk. And my other son is here today and is a rising high school senior and has grown up in this program as well. So when I talk about the impact of Ebony Racquet Club, what it has on young people, I'm not speaking about, simply what I've observed. We've lived it. And more importantly, I've watched it happen in family after family for years. This, for me, was the 15th graduating class I've had the privilege of watching come through the program with my own eyes. And every year, when another class graduates, something beautiful happens. Standing behind those seniors are 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, middle schoolers, and high school students watching. They're watching where those seniors go to college. They're watching who earns athletic and academic scholarships. They're watching their work ethic, their sportsmanship, how they carry themselves, and every graduating class becomes a positive example for the children coming behind them. Without even realizing it, those seniors are telling those younger children, this could be you. That is the power of Ebony Racquet Club, and none of it happens because of one family. It takes a community. It takes the parents who rearrange their lives every week to get their children to practices, matches, and tournaments. It takes our adult members, our board members, our coaches, our junior coaches, our volunteers, the people who arrive early to set things up, the people who stay after everyone has gone home. Every one of them has their own Ebony story. They're the heartbeat of Ebony Racquet Club. And when Ebony Racquet Club was founded 50 years ago, it created opportunities for African Americans to play tennis at a time when Black people simply weren't welcome to many of the tennis courts in this area. Ebony helped open doors that have been closed. Today, we proudly honor that history while celebrating the Ebony Racquet Club, what it has become today. Look at our courts today, and you'll see children and adults of different races, ethnicities, nationalities, ages, skill levels, and backgrounds. Tennis has become the common language that brings us together. We have adults who come straight off the couch, have never touched a racket. We have advanced adult players competing at high levels. We have children beginning as young as 5 years old. Some will become highly competitive players and receive scholarship opportunities, while others may never want to play competitively at all. And that's okay, because they're learning from one another. They're making friends, they're learning discipline, they're becoming better students, they're developing stronger work ethics, they're learning sportsmanship, and hopefully they're becoming better people on and off the court. And that brings us back to why we're standing here today. If this is what Ebony Racquet Club has been able to do with the space we've had, imagine how many more families we can reach with the space that we're about to gain. If you come to Biltmore Hills during one of our junior practices, there are kids everywhere, everywhere. These 8 additional courts mean we can serve more children while still having space for adult players and other members of the community to enjoy tennis. Another 5-year-old gets to pick up a racket, another adult discovers a new way to become active, another child finds a coach who becomes a mentor, another teenager becomes the example that an 8-year-old is watching, another family discovers a community that may become a part of their lives for generations. These aren't simply 8 additional courts. They're 8 additional opportunities to change lives. And as we build these new courts, we hope we'll continue the conversation about repairing and improving the existing courts as well. Because every court at Biltmore Hills represents an opportunity to serve this community. So on behalf of Ebony Racquet Club, we sincerely thank the City of Raleigh, Raleigh Parks, our elected officials, our community partners, and everyone who believed in and invested in this project. And Councilmember Corey Branch, seeing you here today is especially meaningful because remember several years ago, you were a speaker at one of our Ebony Racquet Club fundraising banquets. And here we are again, still working together, still investing in this community, and still creating opportunities through tennis. Ebony Racquet Club made it through its first 50 years because people believed this organization was worth supporting. The next 50 will require the same community. So whether you want to play, volunteer, coach, donate, bring your child, or simply learn more about what we're doing, we invite you to become a part of the Ebony Racquet Club family, because 50 years from now, we hope someone else is standing on these courts telling another Ebony story about another child, another family, another generation whose life was changed because someone made sure there was a court, a community waiting for them.
And helping to build it. I want to thank my husband for allowing me to miss so many dinners while I'm out here on this court. And then I just want to say to you guys, I really want to be a part of spearheading what happens with the existing courts along and sort of bridge that gap with everybody. So while we work on the ones down there and the ones up here.
Thank you. And on behalf of Ebony Racquet Club,
we'll see you on the court.
We'll see you on the court.